It's dark, it's warm, and you have absolutely no idea where you are. You're one of three, and from day one, everyone is competing for the same warm spot. Mom disappears through the opening above. You can't see where she went. You can't see anything. You wait and wait. Your whole world is dark, warm, and smells like your siblings. Sound from outside. Birds. Wind. Something big walking past. The world is loud. 3 weeks in, something changes. A tiny crack of light. Your eyes are finally opening. The den is small. There are 2 other things in here. They look exactly like you. The black mask around your eyes is getting sharper. Nature's disguise is already forming. Your legs work. Sort of. You wobble across the leaves and crash directly into your sibling. Mama's back. She grabs you by the scruff of your neck and moves you to a safer spot. You have no input on this. One morning, there's light coming from up there. Real, actual light. You have to know what that is. Mom goes down first. Then you follow. Climbing down a tree trunk is harder than it looks. The ground. You've never touched the ground before. It's soft. It smells incredible. Everything is new. The leaves, the bark, the bugs. You investigate all of it personally. Water. Moving water. You've never seen this either. You walk right into it. You start rubbing your paws together in the water. You have no idea why. It just feels right. Something moves under that rock. Your paws find it before your brain even decides to look. Mom flips a log with one paw. Underneath, absolute gold. You file this away permanently. You pick a berry off the bush. You taste it. This is the best thing that has ever happened to you. Something enormous steps out of the trees. It looks down at you. You look up at it. Nobody moves. You follow Mom's single file through the undergrowth. She knows every trail by heart. Back in a hollow. Belly full. Mom warm beside you. For now, the world is exactly the right size. Mom leads you somewhere new tonight. The trees thin out. And then you see it. The smell hits you from 200 feet away. Something is very, very different over there. Mom walks straight up to a wooden fence and goes over it like it's nothing. You try. Your claws grab the wood. Your back legs push. You're over. Okay, that was easy. There it is. A big green cylinder. The source of everything. Mom pops the lid in 3 seconds flat. She's done this before. Many times. You look inside. You see a pizza box, chicken bones, something wrapped in foil. This is paradise. You pull out a pizza crust. You hold it in both paws. You eat it. It's the best thing you've ever tasted. A light comes on in the house. Someone is awake. A human face appears at the window. You look at each other for a very long time. The human bangs the window. You disappear over the fence in under a second. Heart pounding. You sit in the dark on the other side. You'll be back tomorrow. You were back the next night. Of course you were. The back door flies open. Something large and loud comes sprinting across the lawn toward you. You're on top of the fence post before the dog is halfway across the yard. The dog circles below for 20 minutes. You eat the pizza crust you grabbed on the way up. It's raining hard. You find a storm drain. It's dry, it's dark, and it's yours for the night. There's a creek between you and the good trash cans. You swim across it. Raccoons can swim. Who knew? A cat is sitting on the fence. Your fence. It hisses at you. You hiss back. Louder. The cat jumps off the fence and walks away very fast. Mom is acting different. She keeps pushing you away from the den. You're about 1 year old. She's done raising you. This is it. You're on your own. Just you and the neighborhood. Zwei Uhr nachts. Completely silent. Completely free. Your first solo trash can raid. You pop the lid. You eat well. You did this entirely by yourself. Autumn hits. The leaves change. The nights get colder. You eat more than you thought possible. Bird feeder, grubs under bark, a dumpster on 5th Street. You hit all of it every single night. The temperature drops 20 degrees overnight. Your body knows exactly what to do. Slow down. You find a hollow log and sleep for 6 days straight. This is not hibernation. You'll be very offended if someone calls it that. You wake up. It's January. You're groggy, confused, and very hungry. Almost everything is frozen or gone. You dig through 6 inches of snow, looking for anything at all. That alley, that smell. You have discovered the restaurant dumpster. Your life is changed forever. A restaurant dumpster in winter is basically a five-star hotel for raccoons. You move in for the season. There's a wire cage on the sidewalk with food inside. Something about this feels very wrong. You take the bait. The door slams shut. You are now extremely annoyed. A van pulls up in the morning. Humans in gloves. This is not good. They drive you an hour into the countryside and release you. They think this is over. You are back in 3 days. You found your way using scent, memory, and sheer determination. Spring. The world warms up. Your appetite becomes genuinely alarming. There's a loose aluminum vent on the side of the White House on Maple Street. You notice these things. Inside, dry, warm, quiet, perfectly insulated. You have found the perfect home. You start arranging the pink insulation into a comfortable nest. The humans downstairs have no idea. Below you, humans watch television, cook dinner, argue about the remote. They have no idea you exist. You scratch at something late at night. The scratching echoes through the ceiling. The humans hear it. A white pest control van arrives the next morning. The humans called someone. A man climbs a ladder to the vent. You watch from the far corner. You let him look. They seal your entrance. They think this is over. You find another gap within 20 minutes. This goes on for 2 weeks. They seal. You find a way back. Repeat. Eventually they stop. You share the building in total, silent agreement. It's late February. Something in the night air has changed. You hear calls you've never heard before. He shows up on your fence. Bold. Confident. A little too confident. You circle each other. Neither of you is completely sure what happens next. He drops a French fry in front of you. You pick it up. You eat it. This is raccoon romance. By morning, he's gone. Raccoons don't mate for life. You knew this. You were fine with it. Weeks pass. Your belly is getting rounder. There are kids coming. You need a safe place. The attic. Of course it's the attic. You knew it would come back to this. You spend 3 days making the nest exactly right. Every piece of insulation placed deliberately. 63 days. You wait. You sleep. You leave for food and come straight back. And then one night, everything changes. 3 kits. Tiny. Blind. Helpless. They fit in the palm of a human hand. You look at them. They look just like you did in that hollow tree. You remember. They need to eat every few hours. You don't sleep much anymore. This is fine. You're fine. You slip out to the dumpster and back in under 20 minutes. The kids are still sleeping. Week 3. Their eyes open. They look up at you. It's you, but smaller. 3 times. They start making sounds. Little churs and whistles. The attic is suddenly very loud. They start moving. One finds a gap in the insulation and falls in. You retrieve it immediately. 8 weeks old. Time to show them the world. You carry them one by one to the roof. 3 small masked faces looking out over the neighborhood for the first time. Absolute chaos incoming. Getting 3 kits back down from the roof takes 40 minutes. One won't move until you carry it yourself. First night in the backyard together. 3 small raccoons investigating everything at once. You watch from a fence. You demonstrate the fence. They watch. One copies perfectly. One tries and falls. One refuses to try. You show them the lid. You pop it open slowly. 3 noses lean over the rim. Class is in session. The neighbor's dog charges out again. The kits freeze. You step in front of them. The dog stops. It looks at the 4 of you. It decides it has somewhere else to be. Stream lesson. You show them paw washing. 2 get it immediately. 1 eats mud. Advanced class. The restaurant dumpster. You let them explore. The smallest one vanishes inside for 10 minutes. 1 kit wanders toward the street. You grab it in under a second. Late summer. The kits are almost your size. They raid trash cans entirely on their own now. The first one leaves in August. Goes east. You watch it go. The second one leaves 2 weeks later. Different direction. The last one stays the longest. Then one night, it's just gone. The attic is quiet for the first time in months. It's just you again. But you know every fence, every trash can, every safe route, every storm drain in a 2-mile radius. A few more years pass. Your muzzle is getting gray. You move a little slower. Not much, but a little. A young raccoon shows up on your fence. Bold. Clumsy. Annoyingly familiar. You hiss. Once, the young raccoon falls off the fence backward and runs. One October night, everything lines up perfectly. Full moon, cool air. The restaurant dumpster is overflowing. You climb to the top of the fence and look out over every yard, every rooftop, every alley you've ever owned. Your face is mostly gray now. The mask is still sharp. You're still here. Same fence. Same trash cans. Same storm drain on 5th. Same dumpster on Maple. You know this route in your sleep. Somewhere out there, your kids have kids of their own. The neighborhood is full of raccoons you raised. Tonight you do your full route. Every stop. No ruse. The restaurant dumpster. One last time. You take your time. Top of the fence. The whole neighborhood laid out in moonlight. This is your city. You built your life here. You drop off the fence into the dark. Same as 1,000 nights before. The attic catches the first light of dawn through the vent cracks. You curl up in your nest. Outside, the neighborhood wakes up. Cars, dogs, kids going to school. The world keeps moving. Somewhere out there, 3 young raccoons are doing their own rounds. They learned it from you. And somewhere in an attic on Maple Street, something is making a sound in the ceiling. This is not a problem. You've been through pest control before. Your family has been doing this for years.